Your crypto in health. You want to know how crypto is working in health? We come to you every day with juicy news on wealth, wellness, and well-being. We're broadcasting to you live from 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 37 degrees east of the central meridian. I like to tell you we're right in the cryptographic middle of the world. You're with me, Scholastica Mugi, and I'm coming to you at 1000 hours coordinated university time, UTC, here on the Ubricoin channel. You're just in time. We're glad you could join us. This is a channel that offers you freedom of money with our health crypto, the Ubricoin, and this being the right time and chance for you to join the 69,908 of us Ubricoin hodlers on either scan.io. And the only thing that you need to be doing right now is giving us a call on 0713-258-127. We help you download that wallet and we bring those Ubricoins right to your smartphone because that's where they belong. And of course, you have a second option of buying UBNs on Uniswap. And this is using your Trust wallet. Click on the dApps tab, then you swipe to select Uniswap. It takes you to the Uniswap's interface where you click on the swap button, and on the window that opens, the default token is ETH. So you click on the select a token button. It opens a new window where you search for a token or paste its address. If you're using Uniswap for the first time, you will be required to paste Ubricoin's contract address, which you can find on either scan.io. I will also paste that address on the description box below, so you can use it to find UBN on Uniswap. Now, if you've already used Uniswap before, then you just need to type UBN and it will pop up. You then proceed to filling the amount of ETH that you wish to spend for you and it will definitely autofill the number of UBNs that you'll be getting. Now click on the swap button and there you have your Ubricoins. I remind you that this has been made possible by the creation of our liquidity pool UBN ETH on uniswap.org, which is doing the most. This is one decentralized exchange that is helping a lot of people. And of course, it allows you and I to exchange our cryptos, to lend money to each other. We can borrow from one another. And of course, using Uniswap, there's a lot that we can do, and you can, of course, with the participation of liquidity pools, we have come very far in as far as continuing to utilize the opportunities that Uniswap give us, even with the launch of V3, which we seek to explore further to see how we can use it to benefit us. And of course, this is for the benefit of UBN achieving its liquidity. Now, for those who are asking whether you can whether if UBN pair is the only available pair for UBN, you can go on. That is not the only pair that you can do to create liquidity for UBN. You can use other pairs and other coins such as DAI. You can use USDC, USDT, WBTC, that's wrapped BTC, or you can use the Uni token. So others who are asking whether Uniswap is the only decentralized exchange where you can create liquidity for Ubricoin, that is not true. You can also take advantage of SushiSwap as well as 1inch to create liquidity for UBN. Now, on Uniswap, we're on liquidity pool 4, and we are accepting your contributions which are ongoing. $100 is what you need to join this particular pool of LP4. And we're so grateful to the people who have been doing this, who have been joining us right from when we began the liquidity pools. We are so blessed to have amazing people. Now, make sure that you're not missing out on this opportunity. Join LP4. $100 is what you do. You're contributing. 0713-258-127 is what you need to be calling us on the number so that we can give you further details onto how you can go on and make your contributions of $100. Remember, you can also add liquidity all by yourself. You just need UBNs, ETH, in a MetaMask wallet, and you are good to go. So massive shout out to amazing people in the 254, Bishop Mackenzie Sikolia, Lillian, Bishop Ongala, Pastor Thomas, Sam Masinga, David Ogutu, Stephen Opanga, Ian Mwangi, Samuel Getua, Brian Rakoi, William Boro, Agnella Maganga, Priscilla Jane Kiongo, Felix Blex Mutito, Tobias, Zipporah Sheila, Silas Charles Kia, Sherry, Justus Kimeli, Jenga Shugu, David Muturu, Muhammad Ali, Pinch 254, Triza Justin, Irene Cynthia, Global Trader, Romario, Mr. Mbugwa, Kimani, Mtak, Veronica, Miriam, South Africa, we have Caroline Okello, massive love. Alex Mburu from Djibouti, we see you. Kaushik from India, massive love to you. Amazing ladies in the New England, Madam Beatrice Morango, Elizabeth Keroki, Damaris Githua, Miriam Musioki. Amazing people in California, Fred Kufai, Kimani Kamau, Dr. Muteti Florence Karumba. Another lovely team in Maryland, Jacob Yator, Amon, Alex, Faith Gishura. Seattle, Washington, representing is Joyce Rorie, Pastor Zippy, Johnson Jr., Salome, Lilian Muero, Albert Ndege. Massive shout out to Stephen Gitau and Jackie in New Jersey. An amazing team of in the United Kingdom. We have Ruth Owino, Jane Nelson, Edith Roskimani, Warunyora, Kathy Wawero, Anna Maganjo, CM Job Shege, Hannah Kehara. In the USA, we have Judy Johnson, Mike Ashiri, Ponjoroge, Peter Njoroge wa Taxis, Patrick Muganda, Wycliffe Chekua, and Conrad. Massive love to you and for the amazing support. We love you. Now, I have a special mention today. We have these amazing people that I'd like to be my special shout out for today. Jacob Yator, Rebecca Chilimo, Abigail Nduta, Anna Adika, Ruth Owino, Sami Ruto, Frederick Ngure, Alice Kazira, June Kiptanui, Selena Kaline, Enoch Toretich, Job Shege, Hanaki Hara, Jaden Masharia, Elizabeth Wamboi, Aisha Ali, Walter James Kwendo, Rosalind Diana, Elizabeth Keroki, Robert Karanja, and Steven Karanja Gitao. Massive love to you guys. You're doing an incredible job, and we're truly honored and grateful. Let's get inspired from Proverbs chapter 29, verse 25. The fear of man brings a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord shall be safe. Amen and amen. On our crypto word of the day, we continue focusing on Uniswap V3 features, and today we're looking at non-fungible liquidity. Next, on our crypto news segment, we talk about a luxury yacht farm that will begin accepting cryptos for its services. And on Ubrica today, we're looking for you who has an interesting idea that can help us mobilize the greatest volume of UBN adoption to participate in an upcoming competition. And we are also exploring some of the certain elements in DeFi, such as flash loans, DeFi insurance, risk mitigation. And today we shall look at flash loans. Now, let's get to looking at the non-fungible liquidity on Uniswap. That is one of the features. Remember, we have covered concentrated liquidity, capital efficiency, active liquidity, range orders so far in our previous videos. So you can look up to those videos to see exactly what those terms mean. And today we're looking at non-fungible liquidity. Now, non-fungible liquidities, we have already seen that there are custom price curves in version 3 of Uniswap. Now, with the custom price curves for every LP position, liquidity positions are no longer fungible. That means that they cannot be represented as ERC20 tokens because ERC20 tokens are fungible. Instead, LP positions will be represented by non-fungible tokens because the liquidity representation must contain the unique position boundary data. And as we have seen, we have been defining what NFTs are, and I'd just like to highlight again, NFTs are tokens that we can use to represent ownership of unique items. So with NFTs, no one can modify the record of ownership. You cannot copy and you cannot paste a new NFT into existence. So non-fungible. It is a unique representation. Ownership of unique items is exactly what NFTs are all about, and that is non-fungible liquidity. On Uniswap, we shall be delving deeper into these features to see exactly what they mean, even for us here. Now, let us go on to our crypto news segment, and we're looking at news on Cointelegraph. This is by Greg Thompson. It talks about luxury yacht farm accepts crypto, hosts mobile and web services on blockchain. Now, a luxury yacht firm has announced it will begin accepting cryptocurrency for its services and expects to see an immediate 40% growth increase from BTC payments in the first year. In addition to accepting Bitcoin payments, the firm also announced that it would base its web and mobile services on blockchain technology, as it provided more transactional security than any other system. The firm stated that it expects to see $6.5 million in revenue in the coming year, primarily from its yacht charter service and the bespoke experiences it hosts for clients. Now, I just want to quote what the company's president, Jose David Toban, talks about. With this type of currency, many doors have opened. We're currently in talks with the Miami mayor, who's interested in expanding cryptocurrencies in the city. Miami could be the next Silicon Valley, as most of the large companies such as Tesla, Facebook, and Google are looking to enter the city. End quote. And this is just a good indication because we have seen that a range of services are now opting to accept cryptocurrency as a means of payment. And this is the rate at which people are accepting to be paid in terms of cryptos is growing each and every single day. In recent years, we have seen tremendous growth. And of course, in such places such as real estate firms, auction houses, music schools, and even baseball teams, they're going on ahead and saying that, you know what, crypto, we can accept it as a form of payment. You can pay for a ticket using cryptos. So this is the move that people are making. It's a bold move. And of course, with the existence of cryptos and people knowing that cryptos are here to stay, you need to be already in this space. And you need to begin with us here, because a crypto that caters to your health is way better than any other thing. You know, health is very critical. And of course, we have seen with the COVID-19 pandemic that we cannot do anything when it comes to our health being at stake. So we need to focus more on health matters. And that is exactly what we're doing with our Ubricoin. And we seek to facilitate global health using our Ubricoin. That's how big we're going to go with UBN. And we can only go big if we are a community, if you and I come together to build this Ubricoin community. So we need to add the 69,908 of us reporting on etherscan.io. We also need to increase these transfers, 160,138 so far that have been made. So it is only going to get better if we increase our numbers. If you bring in your friend, you bring in your family member, you bring in all the people around you, your network, let them become Ubricoin hodlers. And this is how we're going to make a good move with our Ubricoin. Now, we also talk about trying to see how we can stabilize UBN's price, and we are already on uniswap.org, that decentralized exchange that we keep on telling you about. And make your contributions now to join Liquidity Pool for 0713-258-127 is the number you need to be calling us on. Now, even with the efforts to make UBN a big success, we're having a competition that you who has a good idea, a very unique idea that can mobilize the greatest volume of UBN adoption, you are eligible to participate. And all you need to be doing is giving us a call again on the same number, 0713-258-127. I'm talking about it is a social competition, at the same time a technical competition. So now, a social competition is where you're able to come up with a unique idea that can help us get as many people as possible to trade Ubricoins. Then in the technical competition is where you are very creative and you're able to come up with an app that can lead to the great volume of adoption of UBN. So this is really amazing. And of course, with the tech competition, you shall be seeing the details on the GitHub, which is a code hosting platform for version control and collaboration. Now, make sure that you are already in this space. Let us all participate. You can also actually, if you're not calling, you can send us your idea on the WhatsApp of the same number, 0713-258-127, and let's see how creative people can get. These are good competitions. Of course, we shall, in the coming days, we shall be looking at and seeing and evaluating some of the ideas that you shall be proposing to us. And of course, you would be expecting a good price for this. So let us come in with our ideas and see what we can come up with. As I remind you also of our delivery service questionnaire, and this is a survey we're conducting towards the success of our online marketplace, Soko Janja. So this is some data that we're collecting to ensure that we are able to come up or design an application that caters to some of the pain points that you have experienced in as far as courier services and delivery of goods is concerned. So the questionnaire is pretty simple. It's short, it's easy to fill. You have 13 questions, you have options to select from, and I will be sending you that link on the description below so you can use it to fill in, and of course give us your send it to as many people as possible to continue seeing exactly how we can improve our online marketplace, Soko Janja. So we have talked also about the flash loans, and this is one of the elements in the DeFi. It's an interesting thing. So let us just cover what flash loans are. Now, flash loans are not just your normal loans. You know, a normal loan is where, as a lender, you loan out your money to a borrower, and then you expect that eventually you will be paid back in full. That is how a normal loan works. But now, flash loans are very they have unique properties. And flash loans, the first property of flash loan is that they utilize smart contracts, the tools that are enabled by a blockchain that don't let funds change hands unless certain rules are met. So when you're using smart contracts, it means that if you're not able to meet those rules on the smart contract, then that transaction is not going to go through. So in the case of a flash loan, the rule is that the borrower must pay back the loan before the transaction ends. Otherwise, the smart contract reverses that transaction. And this is really good details on CoinDesk that I'm getting of the flash loan. So it means that if you're not able to meet the rules as a borrower to pay that loan before that transaction ends, then it is just reversed back. It cannot take place. The smart contract reverses that transaction. So it is like that loan never happened. Now, the second unique property of a flash loan is that it has unsecured loan. That means that there's no collateral. It means that you do not have you're not able to have a collateral. Let me just look, because normally when you're lending as a lender, you will require the borrower to put up some collateral to ensure that if the borrower can't pay back the money, then as a lender, you're still able to get your money back. But in an unsecured loan, there is no collateral required. So this lack of collateral doesn't mean that the flash loan lender will not get its money back. It is just sent back in a different way. So instead of offering collateral, the borrower needs to pay back the money right away, which now brings us to the point of the loans are instant. So in a flash loan, the smart contract for the loan must be fulfilled in the same transaction that it is sent out. And so this means that the borrower, as a borrower, you have to call other smart contracts to perform instant trades with the loaned capital before the transaction ends, which is usually a few seconds. So this type of flash loans are very interesting, and we shall be looking at them deeper. But what we can gather right now is that traders who are looking to utilize flash loans are the people who want to quickly benefit from arbitrage opportunities when two markets are pricing a cryptocurrency differently. So if a certain crypto exchange, let's say it's offering a certain crypto at $1 and the next one is offering at $2. So as a user, you can use a flash loan and call a separate smart contract to buy like 100 UBNs for $100 at exchange A. And then you can sell for $200. The same UBNs, you can sell them for $200 at exchange B. So the borrower then repays the loan and pockets the difference. So with the flash loan, you're pocketing the difference of the amount in the same transaction. So this is really interesting, and we shall be looking exactly at how these flash loans work. Now, flash loans are available on a variety of Ethereum-based DeFi lending platforms such as Avi and DYDX. So this is really interesting, we shall be covering them even as we go on. And I remind you again that whatever information that you need to find of Ubricoin, if you're looking to invest and you're a beginner of cryptos, visit either scan.io pertaining Ubricoin, all the information and all the details that you need for Ubricoin. That is exactly where you can find it. And then you will see the kind of transparency, traceability, and the ability to verify. That is where you're going to find every detail that you need to know about Ubricoin. And then once you've confirmed that, kindly give us a call on 0713 258 127. We do the rest in as far as allowing you, advising you on the best wallet depending on how compatible it is to your phone, and then bringing those Ubricoins right to your smartphone, because that is exactly where they belong. Having said that, it's my time to love you and leave you. And today we wrap up the show with an amazing quote. And this is by an American writer, Dale Carnegie, who says, "It isn't what you have or who you are or where you are or what you're doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about it." It isn't what you have or who you are or where you are or or what you're doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about it. I have been your girl, Scholastica Mugi, and until tomorrow, it is goodbye for now. Ciao!